1. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Stephen Hayes. 2. The only thing that could spoil a day was people. People were always the limiters of happiness, except for the very few that were as good as spring itself. Ernest Hemingway. 3. People become attached to their burdens sometimes more than the burdens are attached to them. George Bernard Shaw. 4. Anxiety is a thin stream of fear trickling through the mind. If encouraged, it cuts a channel into which all other thoughts are drained. Arthur Summers Roche. 5. Nothing diminishes anxiety faster than action. Walter Anderson. Anxiety does not empty tomorrow of its sorrows, but only empties today of its strength. Charles Spurgeon. Good humor is a tonic for mind and body. It is the best antidote for anxiety and depression. It is a business asset. It attracts and keeps friends. It lightens human burdens. It is the direct route to serenity and contentment. Grenville Kleiser. 8. People tend to dwell more on negative things than on good things, so the mind then becomes obsessed with negative things, with judgments, guilt, and anxiety produced by thoughts about the future and so on. Eckhart Tolle. 9. The other thing is that if you rely solely on medication to manage depression or anxiety, for example, you have done nothing to train the mind, so that when you come off the medication, you are just as vulnerable to a relapse as though you had never taken the medication. Daniel Goleman. 10. You wouldn't worry so much about what others think of you if you realized how seldom they do. Eleanor Roosevelt. 11. You can't always control what goes on outside, but you can always control what goes on inside. Wayne Dyer. 12. Nothing can bring you peace but yourself. Ralph Waldo Emerson.